Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to Georgia Championship Wrestling. May I say that next week, of course, we will be on a slightly different nomenclature. We'll be known as World Championship Wrestling. We'll tell you more about that as the program progresses. I want to take a moment to bring in right now a man who has stirred a lot of controversy, but he seems to thrive on it as well, Rod Piper.
Yeah, well, it's as simple as this, you know. They got all kinds of things happening. They fired me 2 times. Now that's 22 times in my whole life I've been fired, you see. What they got here now is they got the whole national title. It was all of a sudden up, you see. And so I come with a little surprise, folks, because I have come here to be in the national tournament, and all of a sudden we got all kinds of wrestlers back there. They're sweating away. They're the ones that tried to take me off TV. They couldn't take me off TV, brother, and you think they're going to beat me at anything? You are wrong, brother, because I'm mean enough. I can look at a potato at 20 yards and peel it just from fear, brother. I'm so mean, Jack. I'm so mean. I'll tell you something. You won national title tournaments? Well, everybody out there beware, because Piper is here.
Well, what can I say about Roddy Piper? I certainly appreciated the fact that he took over for me when an incident occurred here, and there are some sides to Roddy Piper that I think are admirable.
Welcome to the debut episode of GCWtv on the Georgia Wrestling History Network. I'm your co-host, Stoney, and with me, Sonic Steve Johnson.
Each week, we'll be capturing the legends of yesterday and covering the stars of today and tomorrow. This week, hang with us as we travel back to the classic days of wrestling in Georgia and the Carolinas and the surrounding southeastern territories.
That's right. On this week's program, we have great mat action, including Peach State Pandemonium radio show co-host Jerry Oates taking on Gary Royal from the August 4th, 1984 episode of Championship Wrestling from Georgia. And from 1986, NWA World Heavyweight Champion Rick Flair defends the title against Steve Keirn in Florida. Say hey and shake his hand.
Hey, Jason, do we get in the triple picture? Sure. Somebody's like, go, Cock! Woo! I know you're
NWA fans, this upcoming weekend is NWA FanFest, a whole 3 days of old school wrestling featuring appearances from the likes of Georgia Carolina wrestling legends such as Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, Tony Schiavone, Tom Pritchard, Austin Idol, Road Warrior Animal, Mickey James, Magnum TA, not to be confused with Magnum PI, Velvet Sky, the Perfect 10 Baby Doll, and her man, Tully Blanchard. Good old JR and the Barbecue Sauce, Ricochet, Tessa Blanchard, Sinister Minister James Mitchell, Rachel Ellering, Adam Page, Ethan, does this say Ethan Case? Ethan Case, really?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the last time I saw him wrestle was like in Patriots Park here in Augusta. And well, you know what? Hey, everybody should get their due, right?
Yeah.
All right, Paul Jones, Bob Caudle, Hurricane Helms. When you need superheroes in training. That's right. One of my faves, Mike Jackson. Fantastic Bobby Fulton. Ricky Morton, this is all I know. This is all I know. George, Mr. Number One South. Don Kernodle, Rocky Kernodle. Jimmy Garvin with a lot less hair. Bill and Randy Mulkey. Lady Blossom, Cameron Kay. And of course, we'd hear a little something about Wildfire, Tommy Rich. Yeah. I'll be signing autographs and taking photos with fans.
Whew, that's a heck of a lot of people, Stoney.
That's what I'm talking.
The whole shebang kicks off Thursday, August 4th with the Day of Vendors, Q&A sessions followed by a great evening of festivities hosted by Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Jim Cornette, who I'm sure will not be shy about talking about anyone and everyone including maybe even trips to fast food drive-thrus and more.
That's right, and on Friday, August 5th, brings another great day of events, followed by the Hall of Heroes dinner and awards ceremony hosted by Superheroes in Training again. Hurricane Helms. Class of 2016 honorees include the American Dream, Dusty Rose, if you will. The Road Warriors with Paul Erling, the Perfect 10 Baby Doll. Oh, man. The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. Dick Bourne and David Chappelle.
What?
Yep.
I guess a different one?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Cool. So Saturday, August 6th, features the last full day of appearances and vendors rounding out with wrestling matches and karaoke to close out the night.
And, I also want to add on Friday night, before it gets done, there'll be a late-night presentation by Bill Apner entitled, Is Wrestling Fixed?
I don't believe so.
Nope. But for those still around on Sunday, the day will kick off with the now traditional Sunday morning worship service. And if this year's is anything like previous ones, the guest speakers should be inspirational. And FanFest, NWA FanFest, you got me? FanFest.
Yeah!
We'll conclude at 9:30 Sunday morning with Breakfast of Champions Roast.
Oh,
They're going to have roast for breakfast.
I love it.
Woo! Not to be confused with Dusty Roast. But fans of Georgia and Mid-Atlantic wrestling won't want to miss this great annual event. For more information and to buy tickets, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Or 7.
Or 7, yeah. Visit NWALegends.com. See you there. Welcome back to GCWtv. Up next, we venture into our home state of Georgia, right here. With a great match from August 4th, 1984, GWH's own Jerry Oates battles Gary Royal on an episode of Championship Wrestling from Georgia. That's right. Before, during, after, it's been called many things. Championship Wrestling from Georgia.
Georgia's on my mind.
That's on, yes. Georgia. With commentary from the great Gordon Solie and Ole Anderson. These days you can catch Jerry co-hosting Peach State Pandemonium on the GWH radio network. But back then, they were just young Buck Garner and Major Kunos from NWA legend Ole Anderson. So, let's go to the ring.
Well, Ole, I'd say one thing. We've certainly seen some great action, but we've got some more great action upcoming.
We do. We've seen some great wrestling. We've seen some great wrestling talent, I think. And as you mentioned, we're going to be seeing some more coming up. We'll be looking at a kid who I think is turned out to be a real great wrestler. I'm talking about Jerry Oates. That evidence has to be shown in the fact that he's one half of the National Tag Team Champions, along with Ronnie Garvin, the man with the hands of stone. And when they're in single matches, they're great. When they're in a tag match, they're great. And we're going to be seeing Jerry Oates here shortly.
Question on your riddle. The Buffalo Bomber, Don Curtis?
Well, I'm sorry, Gordon. No, it's not Don Curtis.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out who it could be that we haven't seen for a while that had a lot of charisma and, well, maybe we'll find out a little bit later on. Sure want to thank all of you, too, by the way, for the tremendous response. The cards and letters we've received have really been really gratifying.
Yeah, and we're still getting some comments on my tie, and I'm still going to go buy a new tie. I received a lot of ties, as a matter of fact, and I guess I'm going to have to start wearing a couple of them. You know, I'm not exactly the picture of sartorial splendor, but I'll try to improve with age.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We've got the fellow you were talking about just a couple of moments ago ready to go into the ring now. We're referring to Jerry Oates out of Columbus, Georgia, so let's go to the ring. Jerry Oates getting set now to do battle with Gary Royal. Here are two fellows about the same height. Oates perhaps a little more angular than Royal, but should be an outstanding match.
I think so. We talk about Jerry being a good wrestler, a good competitor, and he certainly is that. Has his own gym down in Columbus, Georgia, able to work out, and on occasion he even finds some people, amateur wrestlers, coming down for a little help, a little instruction, and he's just a nice kid and a good credit to professional wrestling.
No question about it. They got a big bodybuilding, Southeastern Bodybuilding Championships in Columbus today, and it is Royal, but Oates hung right in there, kept that clamp on the arm, and so consequently Royal gets credit for the takedown, but Oates would get credit for the reversal on it.
He sure would. Oates is still in control. We're talking about people getting toward the end of the show here, but we want to remind everybody that we're going to be having a chance to see the former national tag team champions, the Road Warriors, in action here very shortly, and should be quite a contrast to the match that we're seeing now involving Jerry Oates.
No question about that. A float over and a float up rather by Royal, but Oates reverses that situation very quickly, and so Mr. Oates continues to stay in command of the situation. But of course, in wrestling, it only takes that 3 count, and it's all of a sudden everything's reversed.
Yeah, you know, so many times you'll see somebody who looks like they might be completely out of the picture. They'll come back one move, well, just like football or boxing. I've seen it happen many, many times. Of course, in football, team down behind just a couple of seconds to go, and you won't get one of those 99-yard run backs. Or, yeah, well, okay, Hail Mary is a good one, Atlanta Falcons. And, well, at the end of the day, whether it's football, basketball, boxing, or wrestling, who gets his hand raised or who has the most points, who's declared the winner, and the rest of it is all just so much history.
'Tis that indeed, and now it's Jerry Oates with a rear chin lock on Gary Royal, and Jerry Oates still keeps good pressure on him. All right, Royal trying to get back to his feet now, but finding that somewhat difficult to do. Oates, as I said, of course, a tall, angular type, great tendon strength, well-coordinated, well-conditioned athlete. And look at this Royal, though, bringing him up into a top wrist lock, and now that wide stance. But Oates getting just a bit wider stance, and now good move, lateral drop and a takedown. Good heady thinking by Jerry Oates.
Yeah, and the one thing I liked, when the man was down, Jerry didn't let him go. I mean, the guy got up against the ropes, and a lot of people would have just forgotten about it and tried to start over again, but Jerry went right in there, grabbed a hold of him, and took him down. But as you say, this Gary Royal, he's not done yet either. He's doing a pretty good job, and he's hanging onto that head like we talked about earlier that Root does. And as I said, it works on anybody, and in this case, it's working on Jerry.
He counters it very nicely, however, with a fireman carry takedown from front chancery. And a difficult move at best, but nonetheless, it is effective, and it takes Gary Royal back to the canvas. Royal now back on his feet, and now Oates back into the turnbuckle. The referee calls for the break. Royal ripping across the face, and now taking some cheap shots at Jerry Oates, who had given out was making a good move back into a clean break, and suddenly took this advantage, and now Oates losing his temper a bit.
Yeah, Jerry can be a little bit rough too, but right now he's still wrestling by the rules, throwing forearms. Everything that he's doing is legal, and I think he's just showing the guy that it can be done by wrestling clean and scientifically, because Gary Royal is getting a little bit of a wrestling lesson.
He is indeed, and of course that's the name on the marquee outside the building. It says wrestling, and that's exactly what Mr. Royal is getting, as Ole just pointed out. A good wrestling lesson so far from Jerry Oates. Jerry Oates, of course, along with Ronnie Garvin, holders of the National Tag Team Championship, when they Royal utilizing those ring ropes, and referee Fargo calling for the break on that one. All right, they're back on their feet. Fargo, I've noticed, is a very, very firm but fair-minded official.
Yeah, he is, and of course we have a couple of referees, Nick Patrick for one, and Scrappy McGowan, who do an incredible job when they're in that ring. You know, it's tough to be a referee. A lot of people sometimes want to criticize referees, but when you're in there and you've got 2 men 250 pounds apiece, or 4 men, it's a real tough job to be able to see what's going on all the time, and I think they do a great job.
They do indeed, and it's a thankless job, because if the fans' favorites don't win, then suddenly many times the referee seems to take all of the abuse for it. And the referee's job is to count those shoulders down and to try and stop as many infractions of the rules as possible. But in a one-on-one body contact sport, they also have to be very judicious in their disqualifications. It's something that they don't do lightly because of the tremendous amount of money's involved. Spinning toe hold now by Jerry Oates. Jerry Oates with a spinning toe hold. Fargo checking now, and yes, there is a concession from Gary Royal. And so referee Fargo indicating now that Jerry Oates indeed is the victor using the spinning toe hold. And here we see it in slow motion once again. And we've got an interesting interview coming up, so by all means, do stay tuned. We'll be back with this special interview well, we're coming up on it right now. Gentlemen, step in.
Wrestling fans, it's time for the main event from 1986. Nature Boy Ric Flair defends the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Steve Keirn in Florida.
Steve Keirn is an American retired professional wrestler. He's best known for being part of the tag team The Fabulous Ones with Stan Lane, and later for a run in the World Wrestling Federation under the ring name Skinner, gimmick that portrayed him as a tobacco-spitting alligator hunter from the Everglades. Mostly known as a tag team wrestler, Keirn co-held the NWA FLA tag belts 12 times and the AWA Southern tag belts 17 times. 14 of those with Stan Lane in the Fabulous Ones.
What can be said about Ric Flair that hasn't already been said? The early days in the southern regions, the plane wreck, amazing runs against the likes of Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes, and of course his matches against Ricky Steamboat, which many consider to be some of the best matches of all time. So now we see Flair is in the ring, and he's got the traditional Flair robes, which, what did they cost, like $10 million a piece or something like that?
Yeah, who knows?
And somebody's wife, one other wrestler's wife or something, made him for it. And now his daughter in that other federation up north is wearing fantastic robes.
Oh, all right. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
That's right. So as we are getting the introductions, this is Florida, and well, like we had mentioned, Steve Keirn was mainly known as a tag team wrestler.
Yeah.
But here, it's one of his opportunities. We had this kind of reminds me of a Bob Dylan album, Blonde on Blonde. They will be going for Ric Flair's NWA World Heavyweight Championship, one of the many that he held.
You've got to carefully hand those robes off to his pal out there.
That's right. So, because they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of dough.
Oh,
so.
He's about to woo the audience, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Well, Ric Flair always has something to say.
Oh.
So. And usually it's, hey, which one of you chicks want to hang out? Because you want to hang out with the Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy, just let it all hang out.
So here we go. We're going to get started here in a minute as they are offering up the belt that will be they will battle over this evening. The huge chunk of gold, which one of the interesting things about those belts is not only did you have to be a good wrestler back in those days, you also had to make good money because deposits had to be put up to carry those things around.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So we always wondered, in the early 80s when Tommy Rich had the belt for a week, we always wondered who loaned him the money to have that belt for a week. I still believe that Harley Race kind of said, hey, just hold on to my deposit because I'm going to be getting that back in a week anyway.
All players getting ready.
All right, here we go. We are about to start this match. They are cornering each other, and we are getting ready for the first tie-up. And there they go.
All right.
A
little bit headstrong there.
There you go. Steve Keirn thought he could get him into the corner, but
no.
All right, here we go. Tying up again. Oh, we got a headlock going on. You don't really see headlocks that much anymore.
Nah, it's a little too dangerous these days. People get kind of
lock
scared.
Reversal. There we go. You think? Is he going to go down? Is he going to go down? Is he going to go down?
Get him to say uncle.
Uncle. All right.
Oh, you see it in his face.
He's battling back.
Oh,
he takes Flair down.
He's not. All right.
You ever wonder when you look at these old matches, why so many of them had all that blonde hair?
Stood out on the TV screen. I don't know.
I'm telling you, they kept bleach in business back then. I mean, you would have thought Housewives would have kept bleach in business back then. But no, it was wrestlers all the way. In watching a recent episode of Dinner for Three, which you can watch on that network program you can buy for like under $10.
Yeah, but that for free advertising.
Yeah, Flair was talking about people losing their hair, particularly Jimmy Garden. Jimmy Garvin, right? You saw some of that.
Yeah.
And Flair said, well, he goes, I'm surprised I still have mine because all that bleach I put in my hair, that's why mine's falling out finally. So, but the last time I saw Tommy Wildfire Rich, I noticed that, he did the same thing and he still has a head full of hair. Oh,
we're just playing Ring Around the Rosie now.
Some great wrestling moves. You don't see that much anymore. I was noticing that I've been watching the Cruiserweight tournament recently, and there have been actually a few wrestling matches in those where they've actually wrestled. Which is good because they don't call it entertainment. They call it wrestling.
Exactly.
Wrestling.
It is a sport.
Whip, reversal, comes out. Oh,
bam!
Arm drag over to the ground.
He's up again.
He's going to slam him. Ric Flair always hates, ever since that plane wreck, Flair hates being dropped on his back.
Well, naturally.
So,
what are we doing now?
We're taking a breather. We're taking a breather. We've got to let the bleach breathe. Let the bleach breathe.
Kern's just like, get back in here, you pansy.
Well, one thing Kern needs to know is he cannot win the belt with Flair outside of the ring.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
Slowly creeping back in.
Let's see, is he going to do the strut? No, he's going to go right back into a tie-up. Oh, got the leg. Got the leg. Flair's doesn't got a leg up. There we go.
Good old-fashioned playground scuffle right there.
There we go, back in the corner. Referee said, get out. Get out. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh. Here. Oh, okay.
See, that's called taking advantage of the count. Not Zeke Hollins, but oh man, that's what they call kick to the guts. Well, really, the guts. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're gonna reverse it. And we have our first 2 count of the night.
Ooh.
These days 2 counts are like a regular thing. Like 1, 2, oh, 2. Back then, they didn't 2 count like they do now. Now, it's like referees probably only know the number 2 because it's like 2. Oh, they're tying up again. They have already tied up more times in this match than all of wrestling last year.
Yeah, I would say so.
Looks like Flair was going to try to set him up for one of his moves before the figure 4.
Got him by the hair.
Take him down.
Oh boy!
This is mat wrestling at its best. Kern versus Flair. He's got him turned up. 1 count. 1 count. You don't see that much anymore. 1 counts. No, it's always 2. It's always. Let's see how close we can bring the audience to thinking that. Oh, there he goes again. 1, 2. Oh, see, only 1. Only 1.
1.5.
So, you always wondered if Ric Flair would have ever liked.
Give him a good old pat on the back there.
Yep. I always wondered if
doing a good job there,
Flair would have liked for, since he was in the 4 Horsemen, for there to be occasionally 4 counts.
Boy, he sure got him pinned pretty good.
There you go.
I mean, he's struggling.
Yep.
There we go.
Here they come
Get back up on his feet. Come on.
Right now, we need the Shotmaster to bust him. Throw him off the rope. Oh, shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Oh, he leaped him up. Whoop,
whoa. Leapfrog.
Oh, missed. Whoop. Oh, right in the breadbasket. Usually you don't see that kind of running back and forth these days, except for in Mexico. No, that's a wrestling joke, folks. That's a wrestling joke. Come on, boo. Boo, that's a wrestling joke. Lucha Libre. They're all over the place.
Oh, man. Got the drop on him pretty good there. You still awake there, buddy? Come on. Shabam.
You ever really dropped your head on one of those?
No,
dragging him across. Oh man,
back rope burn on his face.
Back then, some of them were covered. Some of them they would actually cover so they'd make more noise on TV.
Yeah.
All right, we got him tied up.
Get away. You can't get away from the woo. Sure trying, though.
Yep. You know, back then, action like this in Florida was regular. Wrestling in Florida was like high end. You know, a lot of future faves, especially in the WCW, started off in the Florida area.
Oh yeah.
Scott Hall. Matter of fact, Scott Hall, before he became the bad guy in that other place. Oh, look! Flair's trying to lean on the rope. Get a little bit of leverage. Before then, Scott Hall was like a Tom Selleck kind of dude.
Oh,
he had the big mustache, and there he is. Once again, the dirtiest player in the game is taking an advantage. You ever wondered while you're rubbing your head against that hair if you'd ever get bleach burn?
Oh man.
You know?
That's in my eyes.
Yep. Oh!
Kern had a little bit of a Donald Trump face going on there for a second.
Kern's not taking that.
Oh! When does a nosebleed come?
I don't know.
We had to have bust something by now.
Oh man, flipped him on his back. And see, and this is the part of the match where you wear your person down. These days, they call it boring the audience because audiences these days, they want to be entertained. They don't want to be.
They need that instant gratification.
Yeah,
they don't want to build up.
They don't want to watch wrestling. They want to see people like jump from like 9 miles in the air.
Yeah. I mean, that's exciting, sure, but that can't be your whole match.
No.
You're going to get tuckered out. You're not going to be able to finish.
That's what I'm saying. Back then, it was all about your pace and setting your tone, telling a story. These days, you see a match, and it's like, how many big moves can we get in one match? You know?
And how many matches can we fit in a show?
That's right. All right, up. There we go. Got him up.
Up and down and all around.
There you go. And, you know, for those of you who are wondering how that feels, you know, the boxing matches are one thing because boxing matches are pretty much you're stretched out.
Yeah.
Wrestling slapped him. Woo!
We got us a
Donnybrook.
Little cat fight going
Slobber
on.
knocker. But wrestling rings, right, are pretty much just boards with a little bit of padding over the top. That's pretty much all they are. And so being dropped on them isn't exactly like that. You know?
Especially if you end up jumping down and missing your target.
Well, let's see. Oh!
Well, he's going to need to get a back brace after this match.
Chiropractor.
Oh, no. Get away.
You think they had chiropractors back in '86?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if they did, they might not have called him chiropractor. It's probably just like doctor.
Doctor, yeah. Doctor. And I don't know. Well, I guess Florida and California probably would have been where you would have found him mostly. Oh, man. Flair's down. He's crawling for his life. Up, he's begging. He's begging him off.
Have mercy on me, Steve.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he biting him? He's biting him. Oh, wow. Hello, my name's Rick, and I've been bit.
If you leave me alone, I'll let you say woo for 5 seconds.
Woo. There he goes! Classic Flair fall. If there's one thing that you can count on, it's that Ric Flair will walk a few feet and drop like a rock. Not like The Rock, but like a rock. Oh, Flair kicks out at what was that? 1, 2. Up, Kern. Oh, misses on the elbow.
Ow.
I must have really heard he took the pad off. No, did he? Did he take the pad off?
Someone get a stretcher in here for that man.
Oh no. Hey, I wonder if you could figure for an arm. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that was kind of a backdrop.
Like a
backbreaker. Maybe it was like It was like, let me you on my knee.
Yeah.
So,
no.
Oh, this can't be good. Oh, wait a minute. Watch. Oh, He's shaking the head. He's shaking the head.
Oh, no.
Up. It's flying Ric Flair. Blam. You know what they say. What goes up must eventually come down.
Ooh.
He's
Yeah,
biting
my
him
feet
again.
don't touch the
He's
ground.
biting him again. Up. Headbutt. Butt. Yeah, there's Flair outside the ring.
Ooh.
So watching this so far, who do you think's going to leave with the title?
I don't know. They got a really good back and forth going on. I mean, it's like one back and forth. Rick hits the floor. Steve hits the floor. Ooh.
No, wait a minute.
Oh.
Sunset flip. Up. Is he going to go? He does not go. No.
I shook him off.
Kern's looking good. It looks like Rick might be. Looks like Flair might be open. Up. Do you see red? And by that I don't mean the Warrant song off their first or second album.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Although Warrant was originally from Florida. Oh, misses with the knee drop.
Oh, that had to.
Oh, you know it's tough. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Kern. Kern puts the figure 4 on Rick. He puts his own move on Flair. Uh-oh, what's going to happen now? Oh, wait. 2 count. Almost had him. We almost had a new champion in Florida. Is he going to make it? Oh, no, he doesn't make it to the ropes. 1, 2. Oh.
Not yet.
I could be wrong. That's 2 counts in a row. He's tugging on it. Look, the ref thinks he's Italian. All right. Oh, 2. Oh, you will pick your arm up and just a time he grab it a rope and a pizza.
He's definitely getting worn out, though. He might be the one to go down.
Up. Kern has to break the hold.
Sometimes you just can't keep it up. Too much of a good thing. Oh,
too much of a good thing. Wait a minute. Wait.
That's not a position I'd like to be in.
No, wait a minute. Oh, Flair almost got away with cheating there. Somebody's excited in the audience, jumping around. Oh, wait a minute. There's people just jumping around. Oh, wait a minute. This is like Mystery Science Theater 5000 or whatever it's called. Flair's out on the floor. The ref is saying,
got some sign
you
language
can't do
there.
that, dude. What's up? Hey. Steal home! Here comes Flair. Flair pulls Kern out to the floor. We're going to Donnybrook now. What's going on? He's taking him around.
Into the pole.
No, he reverses it. Flair hits the pole.
We're going to see some furniture flying around.
There's could be.
Yep.
There's the bell table. Well, that's a pretty heavy table. It didn't go anywhere.
I want to see that thing.
Wait a minute. It went up.
And it's good.
I think Flair's going to run. No, Flair back in the ring. Here we go, off the ropes. Flair's going to get him now. Flair misses. Wait a minute. What? That.
Both of them down.
Not even really sure what that was. That was just kind of like a
little fender bender.
We're going to come off the ropes and we're just going to boot each other.
I think Rick's got a little red on his face there.
Yep. Oh,
you
man.
pulled me up by my hair, I'll pull you up by yours. Woo!
Oh, hit you in the gut. Oh, wait a minute. What? Whoa! Kern blocks the suplex. He blocks it again. We almost had Suplex City. Yeah, I said it. Reversal on Flair.
That man's back's going to be in pieces by the end of this.
Yep, call the chiropractor. Maybe he'll get Miss Chiropractor. We're going for it. 1, 2, oh! Flair just got the arm up just in the nick of time.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. You know what? Today's wrestling organization would be proud of that 2-count move. He throws him in. Oh, we have a sleeper hold right in the middle of the ring. What? Flair's. We're dosing
down.
Jumping
around like a drunk donkey.
We could see a new champion in the great state of Florida.
He's got him worn out pretty good.
He's
going down.
He's going down. Oh, he's got him down. And this is the kind of thing you more see in California than you see in Florida, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, certain parts of Florida.
Yeah, well, so just not where the old people
me.
live. Yeah, so. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Flair got a foot on the ropes right there. Works.
Man knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it works every time. Kern's probably thinking, what do I got to do to beat the guy? I mean...
It still looks like it could be either there.
I got his hair. I didn't use a figure 4 on him. I used his own move.
Thrown him into the poles, the road, broke his back almost.
Oh, man.
Headbutt him in the face.
I done dropped him on his back like 9 times.
Oh.
Oh, something tells me Kern's going to have a bloody tummy. Oh, he's biting him again.
Give him a raspberry, Rick.
Oh. Well, I believe Rick just really went down that time.
Did he rip off a nipple?
I don't know if you call it a nipple. He went right for the guts. That's just the family way of putting it. He went right for the guts.
Better the guts than, well, you know.
Right now, Kern's thinking, what do I got to do to win? What do I got to do to win? Rick's like, no, I didn't hit him there. I didn't hit him there. Nope, didn't hit him there.
I don't know nowhere.
Come on, ref.
You need 3 of you refs in there to catch me.
He's having to tell Flair. Flair, he got his foot on the rope, too. This boy just copying me. My hair, my look, my figure 4, foot on the ropes. Oh, try to put the tummy drop on him. Oh! He clocked him.
He's a little dazed after that
But Kern is not the hands of steel Garvin. He is not. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! You know, guys just aren't meant to bend that way. No, they're not meant to bend that way.
I don't think most people are.
Oh, wait. He's dragging him. He's dragging him out. Oh! I think he's making sure that Flair can't use the figure 4. He is working on that knee, or he wants to win this match by using his own move on him. I think about right now, Flair's wondering where the rest of the horsemen are. Up, sunset flip. Is he going to go? He goes! Here we go. 1, 2. Oh! We almost had a new champion. Oh, woo! Up. They exchange. Oh! Wait a minute.
What in the...
I don't know. Something happened there. We had a time lapse, but all of a sudden, everybody's outside. You know, they both went over the top rope. Shouldn't somebody be disqualified? Oh, the children in the front row are going nuts. I think there's a grandma going nuts, too. Oh, there's a guy standing in our way. Hey, guys, sit down! Hey, you're in the way.
Down
we can't say.
front.
Hey! Dude! Okay, this isn't cool.
Silhouettes are artistic, but not during the...
Yeah,
There
no!
you go.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Well, wait a minute. I believe it's been a double count out.
How long is this going to go on?
No, that's it. Both wrestlers have been counted out of the ring. The match is over. And, of course, the belt cannot change on anything other than submission or pinfall. So, we have a count out. And still champion, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Woo.
Well... Dang, Kern. Everybody's leaving. Look, everybody's leaving already.
And the crowd in their 80s pants goes wild.
They're like, woo, we're gone. Look, there's Granny right there. Come on, Granny. Get up. Come on. There she goes. Wait. Up. There she goes. Bye, Granny.
See ya.
Have a good day. Be safe.
Let someone else drive you home.
Oh, man, Kern. Well, we done even forgot about Kern. Boy, I think
this is Dave Coulier,
I think I used to have that haircut. Well, that's it for the first episode of GWHtv. We hope you enjoyed this look back at the great history of wrestling in the area. If you'd like more information on Georgia wrestling history, swing by gwhnewsandnotes.blogspot.com. Right there. See? Read it. Love it. Dig it. Diamonds are forever. And if you enjoyed our time in this classic pass together, please subscribe and like. And if you also like, tie up with Georgia wrestling history on Facebook.
Till next time, see you at the matches.
Yeah, those matches.
Fingers?
See see, Mr. Solie, I got a little something to say here. If you don't mind, I'd like to say, you see, all of a sudden, people are talking to me, and they're talking like I think I'm some kind of hero. Let me tell you something, mister. I ain't never been no kind of hero in my life. I take my women, I pull my women by the hair, mister. I've been the ugly duckling. My whole life I've been by myself. My whole life, there ain't nothing that I ain't done by myself. I ain't had no help from nobody, and when we're talking national tournament, oh yeah, I know everybody hates me. I know why they hate me. You see, because I watch around America. I see these people, they got the cigarettes rolled up in the sleeve, right? And they're bragging how down there, how they got drunk last night, and they're bragging about how they spent the weekend in jail. Well, you see, mister, I'm proud because I don't wear no cigarettes in my sleeve, mister. I don't go out, and I don't spend no time in the gutter, and I don't get drunk, mister. And I'm proud because since I've been 16, I've been making it on my own, and not once have I been in jail. We're talking national titles, but don't get me wrong, mister. What we're talking about is this. If you come in my turf, I got no friends, no place. I will take my cigar or yours and butt it in your face just for kicks, mister.
Well, there's so much potential and so much confusion. We'll be right back.